Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In the last video, we discussed about first episode and now let's jump into True Beauty episode 2. In the opening scene, the episode picks up right after Jukyung's first day at Sebom High, where she is the new goddess thanks to her makeup skills. It's nighttime and she's in her room at the family's new smaller house after the scam that cost them their old place. Jukyung, barefaced with her acne showing, big glasses on and hair all messy, is trying to unlock her phone with a facial recognition. The screen flashes, face not recognized. She sighs, poking at it. Come on, it's me. Why won't you work? It's such a funny moment, but it hits deep. It's literally unrecognizable without her makeup, even to her phone. Her voiceover sets the tone. In this world, looks change everything. I'm finally popular, but keeping up this act is so exhausting. Kyung is stuck living two lives. The confident beauty at school and the insecure girl at home. She looks at her in the mirror, touching her bare face and sighs. If only I was born pretty, I wouldn't have to do this. The camera zooms in on her acne scars, showing her weakness. Her room is a total vibe. It's like her safe place where she can be her nerdy self. But you can tell she's stressed about keeping her secret. Feeling restless, Jukyung decides to escape to her favorite childhood spot, the Prince comic store. She goes barefaced, thinking it's safe, since no one from her new school knows her there. The store is this cozy, messy place with the tall wooden shelves, flickering lights, and rows of manhwa, perfect for a horror fan like her. She is hyped because the latest volume of You Are the Devil, her favorite scary comic, is out. Yes, finally, she whispers, stretching on her tiptoes to grab it from a high shelf. But another hand snatches it at the same time. The guy with a handsome face. They start pulling like kids, fighting over a toy. I saw it first, let go. Jukyung yells, pulling hard. The guy replies back, no way, it's mine. Pull so hard the shelf shakes, and boom, they both crash to the floor. Kyung landing right on top of him, their faces inches apart. Looks up and freezes. It's Lee Suho, the cold prince from Sebom High, whose eyes widen. He's thinking, is this the rooftop girl and the new girl at school? He recognizes her bare face but doesn't say anything. Kyung scrambles off, super embarrassed. Sorry mister, take the book, I don't need it. She tries to run but the store owner, a kind old man with glasses, stops her. Jubal, wait. I made ramen with organic eggs. First, Jukyung, nervous, sits down to eat, avoiding eye contact with Suho, who's now flipping through the manhwa, who breaks the silence. You done with it? Kyung, still red-faced, nods. Eating is my hobby. End up sitting side by side reading quietly. It's such a cute, awkward scene. They're bonding over comics without knowing each other's school personas. Kyung tries to make small talk. So, what's your favorite part of the series? She slips over her words and Suho says, plot twist. She's like, oh cool, and focuses on her ramen, inside from embarrassment. Jukyung leaves first, but he's curious. He asks the owner, that girl, how old is she? What's her name? Her smiles. Jubal, high schooler. Why? You like her? Post quick reply. No. You can tell he's curious. He tucks the manhwa under his arm and heads out, looking back at the store. Back home, Juyoung teases Jukyung. Nee, were you out eating ramen with a boyfriend? He says, mind your own business. It's funny, but it shows how our family is a safe place even if they are in a mess. Say morning, mom. Hong Hyun-suk is complaining to a friend. My friend's handsome. But what's that word? He got scammed. MJ Pal cleaning the glass. Ouch, my back. Kyung ready to go to school with Hee Kyung in car. Neighbor said, they have more pretty daughter than Hee Kyung? Joo Kyung felt delighted that her makeup is working. Kyung was about to get bumped into Suho and was about to fall down, but she maintained balance. Girl sneaks his photo and Suho says, delete it now, in a cold tone. Shows that he hates attention. Outside the school, Hee Kyung is at cafe stand watching a school teacher who was being cute so that the child would go to school happily. She wonders how cute he is. After school, Joo Kyung heads to the department store to stock up on makeup. Foundation, eyeliner, BB cream, the works. She's at the beauty counter testing lipsticks and smiling at herself in the mirror, feeling confident. But then, she hears a familiar laugh. Park Se-mi, her old bully from Yongpa High, is there with her mean girl crew, and Choi Hye-min, Joo Kyung's thought of friend, who's now their target. Kyung's heart stops. He hides behind a display, peeking out. In the present, Joo Kyung's hands shake. If they see me, they'll know it's me. Her makeup makes her unrecognizable, but the fear is real. Grabs her bag and runs out, tears streaming down her face. Outside in an alley, she is catching her breath when motorcycles roar past. Guy on a bike crashes nearby. Helmet flying off. It's Han So-jun. Also fell down on the ground. She said, Quinchana? Being chased by a gang of thugs on bikes. Ran away handing Joo Kyung his helmet. Order him. So-jun, you cost us money in that race. Pay up. Start beating him, punching his stomach. Else, not the face, you idiots. Funny. He's protecting his looks even while getting beaten. Kyung watches. The thugs leave and Joo Kyung with his helmet says, here. So-jun looks up. Thanks. Who are you? Kyung's flustered. No, nobody. He tries to run, trips, of course, and he grabs her bag to steady her. Careful, clumsy girl. Ran away nervously with his helmet. He says, yeah, return my helmet. It's So-jun's big intro and his bad boy vibe is everything. The contrast with Suho's quiet intensity is already setting up the love triangle. Kyung, when arrived far from him, remembered that she took his helmet with her. And Joo Young arrives again, teasing her. Back home, mom Hong Hyun-suk is watching the interview of Lee Joo-hyun, which is Lee Suho's dad. While Suho's dad came back to Korea. Let's meet, he says. Suho's face goes cold. Now, they meet at the dojo and sparring physically. Tries to connect. Move in with me. Let's fix things. Snaps. Fix things? Got a flashback. Suho So-jun and his friend Seyeon and idol trainee were super close. Seyeon faced scandals and got hate online and took his own life. Suho blames himself for not stopping it. So-jun blames Suho for not speaking up. In the dojo, Suho pins his dad. Stay out of my life. Storms out. Scene broke my heart. It shows why Suho's so closed off, carrying that guilt. Who faces difficulty even while sleeping. At day at home, Joo Kyung was talking in group with Soojin and Sua. Then Sua praised her because of her beauty. She felt happy, but when looked into the mirror, she said, beauty, my foot. Got another pimple. I know this was not necessary to tell you, but anyways, just look how casually they are advertising their product in K-dramas. That instance, Joo Young came and told her to return the comic. Joo Kyung went back to the comic store, barefaced again, to grab another You Are the Devil volume. She entered by asking the owner that is Lee Suho there? Said who? Replied that tall and handsome guy. He said, "Me?" Said, "No, that guy who studies in high school." He said he often comes here at weekends. She felt relieved, scanning the shelves when, yup, Suho shows up. The sticker in the book. She tries to hide behind a book. Not him again. For the same comic, she climbs a stool, slips, and falls right into Suho's arms. Catches her. The comic store owner came back and said thanks to Jukyung. Suho throws her instantly and feels embarrassed. Says, "You can't even stand on a stool? Why do you always fall down on me?" Panics, thinking he knows her truth. He says, "You told me that you will keep my secret, but what if I say that? What's the secret?" He correlates her face with a schoolgirl and rooftop girl. Says, "Please don't tell anyone about my face," who unexpectedly agreed to keep her secret. Jukyung was shocked that how can he agree so easily. Said, "How can I trust you?" He said, "What do you mean?" He rips a page from a comic and make him sign a confidentiality agreement. "Sir, you won't tell anyone I'm ugly under the makeup." Made him buy snacks for her. Jukyung got to know that Suho likes horror too. They both talked about the same book, The Cursed Mask, said that she has a book that only few people have. Lee Suho wanted that book, so he signs immediately. They start talking about horror plots and learns that it's his birthday. The owner brings them noodles. Together kids, they share and it's so cute. Young nervous but happy. Thinks the agreement covers her bare face, but Suho's still clueless about that part, which is hilarious. Scene is really hilarious, right? You can see what's happening in this clip. No need to explain this. Yeah. Oh yeah. While leaving, she said, "Happy birthday, mister," giving him a band sticker as a gift. Just look how handsome he is. Night, he pasted that sticker on the lamp and must be thinking about her. Morning, she gets ready for school with comic book and Suho full coat. On comic book, there is written that "Don't tell anyone my secret how I look without makeup." Got late, that she was just about to miss her bus, but everyone saw her and told driver to stop the bus. Everyone in the bus got aside to give her a path. A man sat beside her and tried to click pics under her skirt, but Soojin helped her by chasing that pervert and beating him and hand over that person to the cops. Kyung said, "I wish I would have a boyfriend like you, Soojin." Kyung's back at Sebom High. She walks through the school courtyard and heads turned. Guys whisper, "Who's the new girl? She's gorgeous." Girls are like, "How's her skin so perfect?" Her friends Joisua and Kang Soojin meet her at the gate. Was all bubbly. "Kyung, you're so pretty. Tell us your skincare routine." Cool and confident adds, "Yeah, what's your secret?" Kyung smiles shyly. "Oh, nothing special." Side, she's so happy that finally people like her. Jukyung is with Kang Soojin and Suwa. She almost bumps into Suho. Suho said, "Out of the way," in his cold tone. Soojin and Suwa said, "He's so cold. What's wrong with him?" Han Sojun rolls up on his motorcycle, leather jacket on, hair perfect. Girls fainting. "Who's that hottie?" Jukyung, after seeing him, remembered that boy who was being chased by the thugs that night. Said, "Why is he here?" Jun and Suho were old friends. Suho saw him and minds his own business. Sojun blames Suho for the Seon's death, and both are handsome, but Sojun is a bad boy with a handsome face. He's faint because of his looks. The teacher introduces him. Han Sojun, please welcome him. He spots Suho and glares at Sojun to sit next to Lee Suho, but he bumps his foot into Jukyung's desk, saying, "Yeah, get up, this is my seat." Says that she is sitting there because of her weak eyesight. So he asked Taehoon to sit next to Suho. Jun sits at last bench. Jukyung apologizes. He remembered her. Helmet girl from the alley? Class, Jukyung winks at Suho and he was like, what the fuck? He has got too much confidence. Sojin and Lee Suho are close friends. Class, Sojun is confronted by his friend Chorong. They are for the race. Sojun brushes him up. Man, they went to the school backyard and Chorong was just joking. He said, enough Kim Chorong. While Jukyung was eating lunch and boys praised her that she's a goddess. Kuyang said, goddess, my foot. Jukyung gave Suho a juice bottle saying that she knows that he likes it. Suho was listening music. Jukyung said him to come to the rooftop. He was real shocked at that time. Rooftop, she handed him the bag saying thanks for keeping her secret. Suho didn't recognize her. He said that many girls do this type of things to take my attention. Said, so you haven't met me outside the school? He said no and leaves. Called the note inside the comic she owes him, saying, don't tell anyone my real face. He panics and grabs it back. He didn't let go that bag, pulling it back. Said, I got the wrong one. Then she got an idea and she said, sanitary pads are in there. Who drops it red-faced. It's a lie, but so funny. Discussing about the projects and Jukyung was doomed because Suho was sitting in front of her. Some teacher says if she is sleep-tipping, she said no. Night Suho calls her. Suho texts Jukyung. He got her number from the class list. Bring what you owe me to the cafe. 9 p.m. Freaks out. Is it the jacket or the comic? Me or bear me? Young spends all night practicing looks in the mirror, stressing, if I go bare, he'll know. If I go made up, he might not connect it. It's so relatable, overthinking a meetup. And looked at her and found this weird. She goes to the cafe wearing a helmet with the jacket and comic. Was sipping coffee, being all cool. Seeing Jukyung like that, he was like, what the fuck? She approaches, says, hey mister, why are you so weird today? He says, I have cold so that's why I'm wearing this and it's so dangerous to ride the bicycle. That's why I'm wearing this for protection. Asked her to give his thing. She was confused that is he talking about book or jacket? Suho said, give me the comic book. She gave him book, feels relieved. Offers her cold drink, but he said that she would drink that with straw. He said that isn't it hot inside? Said I'll take it off in restroom. Comes back and leaves after talking for some time. She reached home tired and slept immediately. Jukyung handed him the bag and ran. Jukyung handed him the bag and ran. Classmates were playing. Jukyung went to catch the ball, but Sojun stepped on the ball saying, hey girl, I have seen you before. When will you return my helmet? Told him that she'll return it soon. Someone kicked the ball and it hits Sojun's head. Jukyung tries to leave, trips over and falls down on the ground. Old Suho walks over her and she looks up. Mates whisper, Suho's so cold. Her friend mutters, what his deal? It's later that day at school and the vibe is all fun and festive because it's Sua's 100th day anniversary with her boyfriend. Guy goes all out. Think cute dances in the classroom with signs like 100 days of love, pie is friends, balloons everywhere and a big fancy cake on a table with candles and flowers. Class is gathered around laughing and cheering at how cringy but sweet it is. Rushing and giggling. Oh my god, you didn't have to do this all. Her boyfriend smiles, anything for you babe. Clapping, taking pictures. Middle of the celebration, everyone set them to kiss, but one of the excited guys in the back pushes the cake towards the couple, yelling, "I can't handle this." Misses completely and smacks right into Joo Kyung's face, everywhere on her hair, cheeks, nose. The whole class was shocked and worried about her. "Oh no, Joo Kyung!" Pa yells, rushing over. Kyung stands there frozen, her eyes widen in pure horror. The thick layer of cake and cream, her makeup is starting to smear, and she knows if anyone wipes it off her bare face, acne, everything will be exposed to the whole school. And races, this can't be happening. They'll all see the real me, the ugly dumpling. Already imagine the whispers, the stares, and the end of her new life. In a panic, Joo Kyung runs from the classroom, cake falling down from her face as she runs into the hallway. Steps on Han So-jun's back when he was tying his laces. Came so fast that she made Chorong and a boy kiss. Not once but twice. It's too much funny. Literally, I'm gonna say yes. Follows worried. "Joo Kyung, wait, are you okay? Let me help you wipe it off." She had to go to the washroom, but in women's washroom there were girls, and in panic, she entered boys' washroom by mistake. Outside, she's surrounded by classmates reaching out with tissues and napkins. "Oh, don't touch me," she screams, backing away. Tears mixed with the frosting, she is shaking, flashbacks to the Yongpa bullying hitting her heart. And bam! Suho appears out of nowhere, pushing through the crowd like a savior of Joo Kyung. With a word, he shrugs off his school jacket and drapes it over her head, covering her entire face and upper body. "Let's go," he mutters softly, grabbing her arm gently and firmly. Pulls her through the stunned crowd, protecting her completely. No one can see her now, and no one dares get too close to the Ice Prince. Made part like a Red Sea, whispering, "Whoa, Suho's saving her? What's going on?" Kyung under the jacket, her heart pounding, feeling safe for the first time in what feels like forever. Doesn't reply, just leads her down the ward to a quieter spot, his grip steady. Sojun stands in the corner watching the whole thing with a tight jaw. Eyes narrow as Suho walks away with Joo Kyung, jacket like a protective shield. There in Sojun's expression, jealousy, curiosity, whatever it is, it's intense. It's the perfect spark for the love triangle. Suho's quiet protection shows his deepening care, while Sojun's watchful glare hits at its growing interest. Joo Kyung between the brooding prince and the rebellious heartthrob. Wow, what an episode! It's packed with funny falls, sad flashbacks, and the love triangle heat. Next door scenes had me laughing. Suho's parts made me cry, and Sojun's entrance was really fire. Your rating: Suho or Team Sojun? Comment below. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for episode 3. Thanks for watching.